In today's video, I'm going to show you how to clean your windshield, get it crystal clear, and put extra protection on it coming up. Hi, my name is Mike with Spitshine Detailing. On this channel, we do how-to videos, demos, and product reviews of auto care and detailing. And in today's video, we're going to do a how-to on how to get your windshield crystal clear and fully protected. But first, before we get started, we need to see what all tools we'll need to do the job. So the first thing you'll need to get would be a gallon of distilled water, along with 70% isopropyl alcohol. And what we're going to do with those is we're going to mix them 1-to-1 into a squirt bottle. Next, we're also going to need to get a straight blade razor, and what this razor is for is to scrape over the windshield in order to get the bugs, tar, any kind of gook off that regular cleaning does not get. The third step that we'll need, and this is optional, so this is completely up to y'all, but if we're doing this professionally, I highly recommend it, is to get a clay bar. And the clay bar that you see is the OG clay bar from Chemical Guys. Along with the clay bar, you also want to get you some good clay lube, and what we have there is the Chemical Guys clay looper, and as you can tell, I've already have that in a spray bottle for cleaning. The last and final product that we'll need is a good window shine, or in this case, a premium glass cleaner. And what we're using today is Stoner Invisible Glass. Now, another optional step, which I like to do and highly recommend, is you can choose to use a rain repellent. A lot of people I know like Rain-X, and I'm not opposed to Rain-X. What I would recommend using is a wax. So, this last product I'm showing you is Chemical Guys Butter Wet Wax. And the reason I choose to use wax over rain repellent is I find that the wax on the windshield actually lasts longer and it doesn't get in the way of your vision. So with that, let's take it to the car and let's get started. So as you can tell, looking outside, there's bugs, there's dirt, there's grime all over the windshield. And with this method that I'm going to show you guys, it's going to knock that out and clean it. And it's going to make it look amazing for this customer. Okay, now that we went over all the different products that we need, first off I want to show you, I got gloves on because we will be using chemicals. So if you wouldn't spray chemicals on your skin, even though you're car washing, I know a lot of people do it barehanded, it's wise to put on gloves, especially when it comes to the clay lube because it's blue and you don't want to end up looking like a Smurf. Also, I got a sort of busy road out back, so I apologize for cars or any sound that may come through just ahead of time. So first off, step one, we're going to use our alcohol distilled water combination. We're going to spray the windshield and we're going to rub it off with a microfiber tab, and I quartered it, so basically we're going to wipe it on with one side, wipe it off with the dry side. Okay, with that, I don't know if you can see, but I have dirt and stuff that's collected on there. One other thing I like to do is when I have it, the windshield wipers, they collect dirt. So you want to kind of pinch it and go down the blade. And because I'm using alcohol, we only want to do one pass. You can see the dirt. Switch it and just dry it off. So step two in getting this completely clean, which is actually in really good shape now after just using the alcohol. is we're going to use our straight razor, and what we're going to do is we're going to spray the alcohol on there again, come down the window, gets any bug, tar, gunk off of it, and then we're going to take the dry side of our towel and rebuff it. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the third, and what I call an optional step, is after you've cleaned it, use your straight razor to get any gunk off, is use a clay bar. And some people out there I know have never used it, so this is actually a good way to try the clay bar without doing your paint, because the glass is a little safer. So again, I got Chemical Guys OG clay bar, and clay bars actually come in, they look like a bar, and that's where they get the name clay bar from. It's like this. I've already broke off a piece from one time before that I clayed, so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to break off a piece here. Let me get this plastic out. And I don't know if you can hear it or tell, but clay, very, very sticky. So we'll put it back into the case that it came out of. And one important note about clay is if you ever drop it and it hits the ground, throw it away. Do not reuse it, because if you do, it'll have rocks, contaminants that could scratch your paint. You don't want that. So once you get your clay out, what you want to do is roll it up, and the heat from your hands will kind of help get it into a ball, like so. And then you want to flatten it out. Where it kind of covers your fingertips, like so. Next, you're going to take your clay glue and you're going to spray it down. Never clay without clay glue. So the fourth step in the process is using a product like Stoner's Invisible Glass. And I know it says premium glass cleaner, which it is, but when you're dealing with a windshield that's exposed to the elements, when you just spray this on here, start wiping, yeah, it cleans some, but a lot of the times it's just spreading the gunk around. So you really need to prepare it before you actually use this. This is, think of it more as a polish or a shine. So with that, I like to spray it directly onto my rags. It's just personal. You could do up here, but go ahead and saturate the rag. We'll clean it. take the dry side and buff it. And what I like to do is, where we sprayed the product, go over this one more time to really try to get this gunk off the windshield wiper. And the reason we do this is because I know a lot of times when you go on out, you use your windshield wipers, and it looks like it spreads the moisture and stuff on. It's not because your blades are bad, but it's because there's gunk build up, dirt, debris, and it's not really, the blade's not actually touching the glass. It's actually above it, and the oil, the residue and stuff, that's what's spreading on your windshield. So whenever you clean these, you just want to make sure you go over them and just try to get most of that stuff off. So as you can tell, 2 passes right there. So my final step, and this is optional again, kind of like the clay bar was, is to use a protectant. So I like to use butter wet wax from Chemical Guys. You can use Rain-X. The reason I choose a wax over Rain-X is because it seems like when I use Rain-X, when it does rain, if I use my windshield wipers, 2 storms, boom, it's gone. The wax is actually going to hold up a lot longer and a lot better, in my personal opinion. So with this, you just want to shake it up. Put a line right down the middle. And the pad I'm using is a Chemical Guys foam or microfiber applicator pad. Then we can kind of just sandwich that up, spread it around, and then I kind of dab it out. Okay, now that we put the wax on there, we're gonna let it set for 3 or 4 minutes. Just let it cure, and then we'll wipe it off. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now. Let's go ahead and get this off. Alright, and just like that, we've cleaned it. We've gotten all the dirt and grime off of it. We've protected it, most of all, by putting the wax on there. So now we have UV protection, we have rain repellent, and so with this, customer should be ecstatic. And we'll get you another shot on the inside so you can see how clear it is on the outside. Okay, as you can tell, looking through, there is literally nothing on this exterior glass. The inside we haven't done yet, so you might see a little something there, but the exterior is absolutely flawless. Okay, you guys, I hope this how-to video on how to clean and protect your windshield has been very helpful for you. I know it's good for anybody that professionally details along with beginners, and for anybody that's never really cleaned their windshields like this, and it just seems like it's a lot and to do just for a windshield. It really is, but I just want you to think about it, especially when if you're just now getting into detailing, you just started a mobile detailing business or anything like that. One of the most important things to think about is, yeah, you want your paint to look good, you want the tires, rim, the trim and all to look good, but the one thing that the customer is going to see more than anything is the glass. When they drive, when it rains, anything like that, they're going to look right at the glass. And if it's not protected, if it's not being a rain repellent, or anything like that, that's the first thing they're going to think about is, man, I wish you would have put at least Rain-X or wax or something on there to help, you know, help visibility at nighttime or help visibility during a storm. So just something to think about. With that, all the products that I used are down in the description below where you can find them, how to buy them. Also, if you like this video and you like to see more product reviews, demos, please subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. That way you're notified anything I post something. And if there's anything auto care, detailing related that you would like to see, please shoot me a comment and I'd be more than willing to tackle that job for you. But with that, I'll see you guys next time.